with some assistance. Jose Marquina, board member of LockUp, and LockUp CEO will step up to field all of the questions, and the questions and answers will be translated by Jose. So welcome to the stage, LockUp.
Hello, everybody. Thank you. LockUp is a company located in Spain, and we are a young company looking to capitalize on an urgent and pervasive market opportunity. Our research shows that nothing impacts download rates more than mobile key, up to 400% increase. So this concept is not new. So what's holding back adoption? Well, very simple, cost. Hotel companies often have multiple lock providers in place, and existing locks rarely have the ability to upgrade to include mobile key functionality. This means that the locks need to be replaced, which is costly, and even if they can upgrade it, then the hotel companies need to work with multiple APIs. Independent hotels have a different problem, lacking scale, meaning that setting up one hotel and encouraging app adoption is expensive. The greatest adoption has been in the major brands, where substantial subsidies are often to owners to adopt. And here's where LockUp comes into place. We have designed a small, highly secure board that works in parallel with any existing lock in the market. It draws very little power, and it takes minutes to install. We integrate to the hotel's PMS to our cloud using a new modern technology called HFTP. Guests have the ability to download the application ahead of time, and they can even add credentials to facilitate pre-check-in. Multiple keys can be offered per each stay, and we are growing the functionality for check-in and check-out. Now comes the real fun part. We understood that interacting with some older systems can be problematic, so we have added RFID capabilities to our board, meaning that we are able to create physical keys and act in both capacities for a hotel. Again, the lock is not changed, and the cost is a fraction. We estimate approximately $50 million in annual recurring potential fees by focusing on smaller groups, independents, and vacation rentals. Access control is even a bigger issue for the vacation rental market. So we have designed the hardware that works with our cloud backend to solve access to the millions of renters out there. We have an international team of both newcomers and industry veterans. Faustino is the founder of the company, and we do have veterans like Jordi Botifoy, president of Cisco Latin America, or Luis Segredo, founder of Hot Sauce. We have already built integrations to many of the requisite systems, so this has allowed us to focus on implementing POSs with different group hotels around the world. And we also have set up reseller relationships in Latin America and Europe. The conclusion is that when you walk the show, you will see a lot of established lock providers agree that the mobile key is probably the big thing this year. And yes, we are different. While they all want to sell you a new lock, our combination of cloud and hardware extends the life of your existing lock and providing superior solution. Thank you.
Okay, so we are truly a global industry, and this is truly a global association. So up...
and by the way, I'm sorry, and this is the baby.
LockUp CEO Faustino will now field the judges' questions with Jose's assistance, so we'll have a little bit extra time for the translations.
The board is a little bit bigger if we integrate the RFID capabilities.
So Jose, you said that you added RFID, but What's the board today? Is it Bluetooth or?
It's Bluetooth, yes.
Bluetooth. Okay. And at the very beginning of your presentation, you said mobile drives, and I missed the very, it was like the first slide. You said mobile is driving. Don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, never mind.
I'm sorry.
Nope.
So
Okay.
can you explain the product one more time? Because I'm a hotel, I've got traditional key card locks.
Right.
What do I need to do to adopt your product? What exactly do
Well,
you provide?
basically, if you see
I
the,
got the joke.
okay.
Doesn't mean anything to me, but I
So
got
it comes with, it has some connectors, and we bypass the existing lock system,
the- yes.
and it works.
So you provide me some additional hardware to put on my existing lock?
No, that's the only thing that we want to place there.
So this goes on my existing lock,
Yes.
and it becomes.
We connect it to the batteries,
Yes.
and it works immediately.
Keyless entry,
Absolutely.
existing lock.
Yes.
Well, an existing.
So
or
you-
like,
And you can both use the RFID, mag strip, or, I mean, it works in parallel. That's the most important thing. So you don't need to use the mobile key if you don't want to. But you are saving a lot of money by not using the cards, the physical keys.
So are you disabling the existing lock
No.
capability?
No, it's working perfectly. We are not touching anything there.
So are you then,
They can work.
are you then integrated with the existing lock system or integrated with the PMS system?
With PMSs, correct. So we are with different PMSs working right now. Canadian company called WebRest Pro. We already finished the integration. We are in Colombia, that PMS called Theus Technology, 900 hotels. As of today, they are installing in Bogota, and we have 3 or 4 PMSs in Spain as well. So we are growing. We expect to have the integration with Opera by the end of July. They are working on it right now. So this is the gap that we have right now.
Your technology will work for 2 guests in a room or multiple guests in a
Multiple
room?
keys, yes, multiple keys. Not only that, we can also provide keys for secure areas, like elevators or gym, or so the guest could have 4 or 5 keys in the screen, depending where he goes.
And what's the pricing model?
The cost of the model is $60 plus the installation
Per room?
per room, yeah, per board, and then between $2 to $6 per month, depending on the functionality that you want.
And that includes the integration to the PMS?
Yes.
So I know vendors, like big vendors, like Apple, right? You got to buy their lock. And so who else is doing it? Is there competition?
I'm not an expert, but as far as I know, our
He's an expert.
he is the expert.
I hope.
The only competitor that I know is OpenKey. I don't know if you're familiar with OpenKey,
yeah.
but OpenKey, they need the lock provider. They are changing the lock,
Correct.
and also they are charging like, I think it's $90 per month, per year. I'm sorry,
Right.
per year, and it's a minimum commitment of 3 years, I believe. Our, I mean, it's I think it's $24 per year, no minimum commitments, and I mean, it's more simpler. And we don't need to talk with any lock provider.
Are you live anywhere?
We are in 11 hotels in Spain right now. One hotel in Miami, the owner is here, and another hotel in California. And in Latin America, we are starting with 6 hotels for a company called GHL Hotels. But it's working, they are very happy. And the good thing that we have is the vacational rentals that we have a good niche there. We replace the cylinder of a standard lock, and we put the RFID and the Bluetooth technology.
Why would you not license to us, like some of the existing companies, or partner with some of the other locking companies? Because right now, what you're telling me is you're really adding my monthly cost to, because I'm keeping the existing key company and I'm just adding on to it.
Well, I think we have Marquina. can work on both. We can license the product, or we can create our own lock to offer to the market.
Have you had any pushback from those lock providers?
Not yet, but we will.
Okay,
But we are ready.
glad you know.
We are ready.
All right, thank you so much, Faustino Jose.
Thank you for your time. Thank you.
I really love that. Truly international. Okay.